Well, I wish I was down the hill where I could see this. Zach just came up to get a log chain. Sounds like Cooper's in a drawaway with a little John Deere tractor. He's mowing waterways. He got stuck. You can see Cole over there running. I think it's Cole in the combine. We just moved to another farm. We are now closer to home. We have two little bins over here we're gonna fill up. And then if we're short, the rest will go to the co-op. And you know, if we run out of room right now, that's a good feeling. It means a lot of bushels are coming in. With the price of everything, inputs keep going up, chemicals keep going up, fertilizer, seed is just absolutely crazy. So it'll be nice to try to get some bushels to make up for the difference. We're gonna take this 13-inch auger down and it is gonna go over to the other farm and put it up to two little bins. I think each bin over there holds, I think, 11,000 bushels. This bin is full. It holds 33,000 something on corn, about 30,000 on beans. So I'm heading up for a drink. I am thirsty. And you don't want to get thirstfation and your body starts to shrink and your water holder tank in your stomach just starts to shrivel up and you get the shakes. So better keep it full. It looks like Cooper's gonna take the auger down. When you got an auger up that high, you gotta be careful. You're on stable ground because it's up so high. You go off a side hill or something, you'll tip her right over. So you always want to try to get it down as fast as you can. Cooper can do all that with hydraulics from in the cab. This is a pretty nice auger though. We really like it. This is a Westfield from AGI. 13-inch, 84 feet long. See if Cooper's ready, we'll take her over to the other farm. You tightened that a little? Okay, thank you. Hopefully the air conditioning is working in here. It's about 88 degrees today and it is sticky out. And I'm trying to find out how to make my seat go up. Makes me wonder if the airbag's not working under the seat. Alright, let's get over to the other farm, get this thing set up. We want to try to get as many beans out as we can tonight. We're going to run late till it won't let us run no more. 3 days from now, they're talking good chance of rain for a few days. Everybody has to make their own decisions, but I've heard of some guys, beans are getting under 10%. They're quitting, hoping for a good rain to bring the moisture back up in the beans. It's a really hard to call, so sometimes you gotta make them decisions and decide what you want to do. We are going to continue on because I've seen it before. You get a rain and that rain ends up being 5 days, 6 days, and then you get some bunch of dewy nights and you can't get going, and then the beans start to pop out of the pods or stems get weak and they fall over. I'm kind of the type on our farm, when the beans are ready, you just go. You just get them out. Don't worry about. But it is a tough call, and I know a lot of guys have waited and had great luck doing that, try to gain an extra few bushels, but I don't know. I just kind of the type, if we can get them out, and then we're only concentrating on corn. We'll see if we can back this in. I think we got it. Cooper was standing on my hard blind side. They're really making it hard to turn your head and look that far. But I think we got her. From the seat, it's just hard to see way up there for where it goes in. Tell you what though, I think the air conditioning quit again. Oh man. Looks like we got Cooper. No. We got Cole and Zach over here doing something to the bean head. What do they do? Keep breaking in the same spot?
Yeah. Zach keeps putting them on every time though, so probably why.
Zach's air conditioning in his tractor has been kind of kicking out when it gets warmer in the afternoon. So a good neighbor of ours, Scott, came over and worked on it today. So hopefully it keeps working good. I guess it had air in the line.
Still got 4 bottles of water. This time yesterday,
they're gone. What I'm doing right now while they're working on that, I'm just kind of checking some of the other sickles out. So when you're doing this, you never want to stick your finger straight down in there in case they move the sickle. It would happen so quick. These blades are sharp. You might lose a little skin, half a pint of blood. Things can happen quick. And you could have a sore finger. But they're looking really good. And then I'm checking these points too on the guards. I didn't even see Cooper come around. We're trying to get the equipment. The truck's sitting underneath the auger, so that way we can go get the other semi. And
I want to try to get it, if we can get it to where it's over far enough, the truck far enough forward, then we can hit both hoppers.
Okay, so you want me to go forward just a little?
We need to try to get the front end over further so we're hugging this side because it's going to need that as close as possible. Maybe try it.
Oh, so you don't think if I go forward a little bit, you can get it under, and then when we go forward to the back? Because they'll just jump in the one, won't they?
Well, if we can use both, so then he can just sit there.
Okay, I see what you're saying, so he can get moving.
So
I'll go forward a little bit, see if we can swing it under, and then when I go forward more, we should be able to line right up. We're going to find out. I was trying to find out to make sure when this settles, which it's going to settle, make sure it don't squish our auger, which I might as well let the air out and find out right now. Sometimes forget about them things that they settle when you're parked, and then you squish things out, and then you come back and it's like, oh no, I didn't think about that. I'm thinking about it right now. When we're up closer in the field here, we figure we'll just run the grain cart, dump it right into the trailer, run it right up to the bin. But then when we get further away, we'll run the semis up. Be a long ways, mile away, trying to run through the field. But we'll see how that goes. You need to move it a little bit. We're gonna let Cooper off. He's gonna jump on the bat wing. We're gonna continue on beans, but he's gonna run around the farm that we just got done with, try to mow around the waterways, mow the waterways, edges of the fields, just try to make it look nice. Little things like that can really make things look good. So we're gonna head back to the semi trailer, put beans in the bin when, oh, speaking of beans, God, I don't know, beans, ham bean soup sounds really good right now. And it shouldn't because it's 86 degrees out, it's kind of humid. But when I think of beans and ham and soup, and just makes me kind of, but you know, if we had bean and ham and soup right now, or like be split pea soup, probably make you thirsty all day just eating all that salt in the can. So probably not too good to put saltine crackers in your soup, because that would even make you more thirsty. Things you got to think about when you're running around and tummy saying, hey, everything sounds good. The way I look at it. Well, we're gonna see how this works. We're gonna get this started and hopefully get some beans unloaded here tonight. It's one of them days. I ate it dinner, tummy's starting to growl. Oh shoot. Hopefully we got the crank here. Got the cart here. Looks like it's empty. It's a big old cart.